Hello and welcome to Tech Town.
Tech Town.
That's right. It is season 2, episode 16
wow.
of your favorite tech show with the two favorite tech dudes. I'm Mr. Ellsberg, and this is our town wizard. And today we got Sky. She's making moves with the art in the back.
Yeah, we have a residential Tech Town artist. Not many people have that.
No, we're stepping our game way, way up this time. That's right. So last week we talked to you about, what did we talk to you about?
So last week was about which computers to buy.
Which computers to buy. That's right.
Yeah, you got to get a tablet, you got to get a laptop, you got to get a transformer thing.
You got to look out on Craigslist.
Oh yeah, watch out, don't get scammed.
That's right. And yeah, so we talked about the computers. We hope that you went out and it helped you find those computers that you want to wear. This week we're talking all things videos.
Oh yeah,
on the lines.
On the line. So now that you got your new computer, you got to watch videos. That's what everybody wants to do. And
True.
There are so many videos out on the internet. I'm hoping to help everybody wade through all of them because there's a bunch of them that are pretty good cat videos. About 60% of the internet is cat videos.
Right.
But
the other there's like 20% of like baby panda videos.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then there's a bunch of just Russians driving around.
That's true too. Yeah, so if you ever get a cat driving a car in Russia with a panda, it's the most popular video of all time.
Yeah, if it was baby pandas, I mean, you're gonna make millions and millions of hits.
So let's say those get old and you want to find some other videos. I'm going to tell you all about it. Also, like some videos to learn something from, or something to like come away with knowing something. I think a lot of the videos on the internet are kind of just for fun, but every once in a while you'll find something that's really a good documentary or a good TED Talk, a lecture, or whatever it is.
A Tech Town?
A Tech Town. Yeah, my #1 video recommendation to watch, Tech Town.
That's right. We have videos.
That's true.
You may be watching one.
You may be.
But yeah, who watches video on TV anymore?
No. Now we're watching them on the line.
Yeah, we're very, very far beyond that. Yeah.
All right, so let's get going. So finding good videos, let's start with Reddit. Reddit is always a great website, and Reddit has a subreddit, which is what they call basically just for a given topic, all the popular things that people are talking about.
Right.
And so this one is for educative. I think that's a word. Educative.
Educative.
Educative. There you go. Thanks. I need a little educating.
Yeah. To educate means to extract from.
Oh, okay. Let's extract from this educate some videos. And these are good because they always just change. You know, every day people are upvoting some and you get new, fresh ones. So that's a good place to start. Next. Okay, so to get kind of the world news, you could watch just your CBS News, your ABC News, all these kind of TV news channels.
Right.
But they don't quite seem as real or really close to the ground.
Right.
So there's a company called Vice, and if you go to vice.com, they have all sorts of videos that are really just the real story, the real deal.
And I will say that just like any other publication, it does have its shock, journalism that they kind of have at certain times, and sometimes they pander a little bit to the younger generation.
That's true. It is a typical news outlet because they do try to sell ad money, and it's on the internet. I guess that is the typical news thing too. But what they try to do is get real. Yeah. Get real. So they'll watch. They'll go to the war zones and be on the front line of the protest, but not in front of this big fancy camera in the press box like these other ones. They'll just be talking to the everyday people. So you can see this is the video section of the website, and they are talking to also the guys behind the vampire mockumentary. So also some entertainment stuff, not just all the.
There's a great one on there called Munchies, and I like to watch the videos on food. They talk to a lot of chefs, and they go out and do what they do in those places, which is I like to watch. But,
Oh yeah. All right, so that's Vice. There's actually a partner company with Vice called Motherboard, and that's a little more tech related. So if you go to we have the links in the description of the video below. So if you go to the motherboard.com or motherboard.vice.com, you can get some tech related videos.
Yeah, it's another really good offshoot of Vice. That's really good.
All right, so now it takes us to TED Talks, and TED Talks are really where it's at. So the TED conference is a conference where every year a bunch of really interesting people get together and do lectures. They lecture on something that they're studying, something they're working with, It could be some certain kind of ant that does this one little thing, all the way to how we live and die and how the universe works.
Right.
So,
and they have all sorts of different presenters. They have, you know, young kids that present. They have old veterans that present. It's really across the board, and they have small TED Talks all across the world. Really, there's you know, different there's different TED Talk satellites everywhere. Which is really neat.
Yeah, they have like they call them the TEDx conferences. They have the official TED thing all around the world, and then they have little groups. I think really what it is it's bringing to light the idea that people like to listen to interesting lectures.
Yep.
That wasn't really a thing a while ago. I don't think even like, you know, you're in school, you're working, and it's like, well, I don't want to watch educational lectures, but you watch them and they're just fascinating. It's like the one neuroscientist who was feeling herself having a stroke and describes what it was like, and she kind of knew because of what she studied what was going on, so she could sort of tell, and then her recovery process, and it's just incredible. So definitely check out TED.com and watch some of those videos.
Exactly.
Okay, so sometimes you need some entertainment too. So there's a website, Hulu.com, if you haven't seen that. It's mostly TV shows. Right. And the reason that it's actually works is because some of the TV companies, instead of just being boring old TV people that don't understand the internet, a couple of them got together and said, we're going to put our shows on the internet. Right. Like you should. And they'll be advertising so they can still make money. So you can sign up for a free account if you just want to watch it on your computer. The recommendations I have that you can watch on Hulu are like The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. There's Shark Tank, which is a good one. And then a bunch of other reality shows that you don't need to bother watching. Right.
Yeah, they've got some good ones on there. Yeah, like Town Wizard said, the Daily Show is a good one.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, get in there, and you know they really got ahead of the curve there because everyone's trying to get content online for free. Yeah. And so they said, you know what, we're going to give you the content, but we're going to make sure that you watch a few messages from our sponsors to view those in the 1080 HD stuff, which is really a way ahead of the curve in those situations. It's good for them for doing that.
It's true. It's way behind the curve of what technology could do. So it should have happened 10 years ago.
Right.
But finally they agreed on it and it sort of happened.
Right. Yep.
All right. So next, documentaries. So there's a great website. There's documentaries all over the internet, even just on YouTube. There's a ton of documentaries.
Or Google videos.
Yeah. So what this one is called documentaryheaven.com, and it just finds all of the kind of the best ones and features them here. So it's just if you want to watch a documentary, you don't know which one to look for, and this has one. Let's see. Let's check it out. We've got a documentary on boxing. We've got a documentary on Collaboration is a film that sets about explaining a new way of thought or shift in paradigm with regard to the way we as humans create and educate ourselves.
Nice.
So some big picture society stuff. All right. YouTube. So obviously there's a zillion things on YouTube. So I'm just going to focus on their educational site. So they have a specific site, youtube.com/education, that has just educational videos. And so it's, not just the cats. It's what we got. We got how to deal with cold winters. We've got why vaccinations work, 3 easy ways to improve your English, which I need with my education.
A guide to critical thinking, mathematics, the next generation, English grammar word endings.
Oh man, just never ending. So check out some of those YouTube educational videos.
That's right.
All right, how-to videos. You always want to, learn how to fix something. Maybe your car is broken in a certain way and you don't want to pay the mechanic $1 million.
Right.
Maybe there's something you want to build, a table, chairs. There are so many good instructional videos. So there's a couple good places to start. I have them listed in the links below. One of them is a YouTube channel called Instructables.
Right.
So the website Instructables has a video channel on YouTube that will teach you how to do all sorts of things. Howcasts.com. They have casts on everything. And then there's some other person on their blog made a list of 10 of the YouTube channels they liked about how-to videos. So
this is really what is happening that is not in it. This is our present instruction manual.
Yeah, right. We used to have those paper ones and you'd get it and it'd be like, I don't really want to read it.
Right. And you'd have questions. And see, the cool thing about a lot of these is that you can put you can ask questions in the show notes, just like here down where it says show more. You can ask questions And so the person that made the video will get back to you.
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe this one part wasn't clear, and you can ask that, and then they'll get back to you. Maybe they record a new video. So it's a good way to sort of be interactive about learning things.
And that's not something that you could do when you're just looking at a manual, right?
Oh, no.
And then a lot of times they'll even look at, oh, well, here's what happens a lot of times with different users. Or, you know, if you're trying to, maybe that's all the video is looking at a common issue, right? Which isn't all the times in the instruction manuals.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And it can be updated. You know, the normal old instruction manual, they're not going to send you a new one.
Right.
All right. So, learn how to do stuff. Okay. So another good sort of family-friendly site. So if you're looking for family-friendly stuff and you go on YouTube, you know, you never know what you're going to get. So there's one I found called wimp.com.
Oh!
And wimp.com, for whatever reason, is a family-friendly video site. So right in here, we'll show you just a couple things on the.
Like, do you have to be in a family to?
No, you just have to be friendly to families.
Oh, okay, so these are very friendly to families.
Yes. So 45 seconds of BMX tricks.
Nice.
This guy has a heroic save to save his best friend. Airplanes can't fly through all the weather. Here's why. So you know, it's a little bit just. You have a better chance of finding something solid in here than YouTube. YouTube could have anything.
Right. And yeah, so this is kind of like it looks for it is nice.
A little bit of taste.
Right. We don't have that. We just post all of our tech talents. We don't care how educational they are because we're gonna get you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Deal with it. Okay, so the Internet Archive is a really cool organization. They're just trying to archive everything that's going on the internet, which, as you can imagine, is a crazy task. So every website, every change to every website.
Right.
So they're cool for a lot of reasons. But one reason is that they find all of the videos that are free to use or free to watch. So, you know, these aren't like necessarily the big blockbuster movies, but they're just any video that has been given public use. And you can look through a zillion things. It's anything from really old stuff to some new stuff or independent things. And they're trying to archive everything.
Yeah, and so we've talked about this before when it comes to security. Be careful what you post.
Oh yeah,
because these people are trying to make sure that everything gets put up for good. Exactly. But you know, be on it.
Yep, be ready. All right, and so a couple Town Wizard picks for our videos for video sites. So number one Town Wizard pick is the YouTube channel of a guy named Darren Brown. And Darren Brown is a magician from the UK. And he's got a lot of cool videos doing magic shows, but he also does weird little like psych experiments that he plays out on TV. Whoa. So sometimes it'll be like he's trying to do this hypnotism thing to make this guy do better in his life, and so he fakes the zombie apocalypse. Whoa! For that guy, like gets all his family in and acting in on it, and he just thinks everything freaks out, and he like appreciates life more. So anyway, you got to see some of the stuff.
Taking the zombie apocalypse.
Oh route, yeah, he did. He went there. But so Darren Brown, just interesting guy, magician guy. And then another Town Wizard pick is the Vimeo staff picks.
I love Vimeo.
Oh yeah, so Vimeo.com is a great site that has a lot of good videos, but their staff does a great job of sorting through all the videos there and picking really interesting or good or weird or solid, whatever kind of videos. So check out those. You seen those? Staff picks. Huh?
They're awesome. Yeah, I love going through those every once in a while. Yeah, if you got maybe 10 minutes to kill, it's a great way to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. All right. Well, and that about wraps it up. That should give you plenty of watch for about 10 years.
Yeah, there's so many of those, so many videos on those sites.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Listed. I mean, even those. I mean, those are subsections of the larger sites that we list. There's just so many videos. Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yep. Good luck. Report back when you've watched them all.
We would appreciate it.
Tell me which ones are the best.
Yeah, I want a top 10
out of a zillion.
Which brings us to
the music side of the week. Music. Bam. So as we're talking about videos, I couldn't help but mention the Vivo website. So Vivo is the music video, I guess. I don't know what you took over. Okay. So they have a channel, but also on their website, you'll just see their little logo, Vivo, and it just seems like all of the popular artists are just now on Vivo for free.
Right, and we would play some of this, but we don't want our tech down taken down.
No, it's true. This is copyrighted music, and even though you could play it for yourself right now.
Yep.
We can't play it for you. But anyway, check out all the, I mean, they have basically every artist you can think of. Check out their website and the YouTube channel for their website.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Side of the week. Choose that side.
All right. This week, I'm going to show you my favorite YouTube channel.
Okay. What do you got?
To brush up on all sorts of different subjects, and this is called Crash Course.
Okay.
And these are short videos. Sometimes they're maybe 2 to 5 minutes long, and sometimes they're in a series, and they're great. So they have all sorts of different topics. You can go look at this. It's got this is all world history. This is all big history. This is all psychology, chemistry, U.S. history, ecology, world history, biology. I mean, this is a very, very, very cool YouTube channel to follow. I would follow it right now, Tech Town. Yeah, it's great, and they've done a really good job of editing and producing those. So they're really to the point. The guys talk incredibly fast and incredibly clear.
Incredibly clear. Yeah, and that's a good point. Where you know, as you can tell with us in Tech Town, it takes just a certain thing to make the perfect YouTube video. You got to be, on your game. Right. Sometimes videos will take like 5 minutes to actually say anything. Right. The guy will be like, "Hello and welcome to my video." It's like, all right, come on. Yeah. So always, be on the lookout for the good ones who really jump into it.
And so check out Crash Course. It's an awesome YouTube channel.
Excellent. All right, and finally that brings us to the security segment. Security. All right, so this week I just want to talk about why you should update software. Okay. So you get those pop-ups. Yep. It comes on your phone, it gets on whatever. It's like update. Yep. Some of them are security updates. Some of them give you new features. It's hard to tell sometimes which ones you want to update. Sometimes they're ads, they're sneaky little ads saying you should update, but it's actually just an ad that makes you install something sneaky. So I have a link to an article that talks about why you should update basically for security reasons. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's for fun. You want the new feature, you got to update. But a lot of times what they'll do is they'll fix bugs. They'll patch security holes. Right. Someone figured out how to hack the thing, and you need to then fix it. Otherwise, you're just ready to be hacked. Right. So really on your operating system, on your phone, all these things, you should always make sure you're up to date. And sometimes it's annoying because things change, and things are a little different. But really for the reason of just security alone, update all your software. That's right. You want to stay on top of it. And another thing is just, when you get into technology, when you buy some piece of hardware, you got to realize that the software is organic. And it's always changing, and you've always just got to accept the fact that the base plate operating system or the app or whatever it is that you're using at that moment can look totally different in a few days, and you just gotta update it. Yeah, and it's true because we get a little used to this on websites. Mm-hmm. Websites, you don't know specifically when they update it. Like you could go to Google and it looks different, and that actually happens every day and all the time. It's just for these other things, for your operating system, for Windows and that kind of stuff. It doesn't just change behind the scenes. You have to really, restart when it asks you to restart and click update. And so patch those security holes. That's right. So update your game. So we talked all about videos. Oh yeah. Watch those videos. You're gonna watch videos. Yeah. You're gonna watch it. Watch some better ones. Don't just watch all the crap videos. There's so many good documentaries, and even some of those subjects that don't sound like they might be the most interesting. There are the people who really can deliver that in just the right way to make it super interesting. The amount of production that goes into YouTube videos or different videos that are online, a lot of times, very hard to tell the difference between something that like NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox puts out. Yeah, it's really incredible. The ability to do that kind of stuff, and we're getting there. I know you can't tell the difference between us and professionals.
That's right, with our new art in the background.
Oh, yeah. See, that's professional.
Man, props to Scap with our art.
Boom.
Yeah, and so we talked about our music, Vivo.
Yeah, Vivo. It has all of the music videos. Just if you want a music video, go to Vivo.
Yeah, don't play it on your Tech Town screen, though.
Yeah, it is copyrighted
while you're recording. All right, and then we talked about my favorite website on the YouTube, which is
the Crash Course.
The Crash Course.
Yeah, and I gotta check those out. I think those look like good, kind of about 10-minute long videos on all sorts of good stuff.
That's right. And then finally, update.
You see, you probably have a little button right there saying update something. So do it. Update.
Yeah, right over here. Get it. Update. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. That's it here for Tech Town. I'm Mr. Ellsberg. This is our Town Wizard. We will see you next week. Peace. Wow.